Yes, guys, Jones here, Runkeeper half marathon program review. We are at the destination, the last phase, and it's called, I'm translating here, like the fine adjustment. A couple of weeks up until the race. So you have trained, so you know you can run the distance. You have done a full distance run already, or maybe a couple of kilometers short of it, but the program will now decrease volume, at least in the last 2 weeks. So, but it starts off and it keeps going just about the same. First session of the week, some sort of tempo session. You have both tempo and intervals. And second run of the week is still a relaxing recovery run, and they are now short again, 3K. And you will not, you will not do too long distance here, or too long distances. And the one thing that stands out is, this, if you have ever peaked for a competition in, like, I don't know, for me, strength sports, the weeks before competition, volume will go down, and in strength maybe the intensity will stay high until around a week before competition, but then it will drop. The intensity will also drop, and that happens here as well. So a week before your set date, your race or competition or whatever or if you just want to run a half marathon on a certain date with friends or by yourself. But so the week before, the distance run will be shorter, and then last week you will have the first session, the tempo session will be short, and the relaxing recovery run will be short, and then you arrive at race day. And as I've come back to several times, the overall layout of the program does not really change from the first phase, the preconditioning, until now, the adjustment or the peak. It's distance, weekly distance change, the distance of the runs change, and the tempo or interval sessions, they vary to some degree, but the overall weekly layout is the same. So I want to summarize. When I started the program, I had run a 10K in recent times, just before I started. And before that, it was like, 10 years before I ran anything longer than a 10K. And my longest run, maybe if we go back 20 years, was about 20 kilometers. But now after this program, I felt really prepared. I was confident that I was not gonna have to drop out. I knew, because I got used to running at certain speeds or tempos, that I knew that this is how it feels to run at this pace. And that was really good, because when I started to run last year, you might say, I tried to incorporate it into my powerlifting training. And I was not used to running, so I didn't know how it was supposed to feel, or how it would impact my overall training or my fatigue and so on. But with the program, and also I of course had an earpiece, so I could get updates every couple of 100 meters, like every 250 meters, or like 5 and 10 minutes and so on. So quite a lot of updates or information from the app when I run. But anyway, I got used to feeling the tempo or the pace, and also the program gives you a goal pace, and some days it's like this is the goal or this is the pace that you will keep, but some days it's between, I don't know, between, depending on your level, but say between 7 and 8 minutes or something like that. So you can self-adjust depending on like how warm it is, if humidity, your daily form, if you've slept good or not. So I thought that was good, because you don't want a program that pushes you too hard so you fail. When it comes to strength training, I think the best programs are where you never miss a rep. And I felt this program, even so for running, I never felt like I failed a session. So it builds your endurance, your speed, and also builds your confidence. So if someone would say to me that they want to run a half marathon and they don't know where to start, but they can run a couple of kilometers at least, I would say this is a good program. Just set your parameters, like what you have run, how fast you run today, and how fast you want to be on the competition day. And the program will appear in your app. I assume, I guess you need to pay to, like, this is the plus version. I used the free version before, but I don't remember having any programs available back then. So anyway, Runkeeper half marathon. If you want to get to a half marathon, this is a good way. I can recommend it. I did not get overtrained, no injuries, nothing like that. Felt good, was fun actually. And the race, of course, if you've watched all the videos and you wonder how did the race go, I can tell you the race was a long distance event in the mountains. So the distance I ran was 18k, so not even a half marathon. But it was, lots of incline. Anyway, I did the race. I felt really prepared, and I finished. I did not really know what to expect from the terrain, so the time was definitely not what I expected if I compared to running on flat ground, but I knew it was gonna be more difficult. But I have, since I did the race a couple of weeks ago, but a week after the race I did a half marathon at home. Just Saturday night, went out for my distance run, had an idea in my town that I want to run and see this part of town. And I did, and felt really good. I felt really strong and just kept going, and after almost 2 hours I felt still good, so I just decided that I'm gonna do all the 21.1 kilometers. So I did the race, and I also did a full half marathon. So now I'm switching over to a different goal. I'm gonna find some race, maybe in, I don't know, 6 months maybe, or maybe sooner, just to keep my motivation up. But yeah, anyways, I can recommend this. It was good. Took me to the distance and the pace I wanted. Thank you for watching, guys. And yeah, I mean, until next time, it's gonna be more running content. I'm also gonna try to find ways to film the running. Yeah, I'm gonna find a way somehow. But anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time, keep training, stay safe, and have a nice day.